Welcome everybody to Game 4 of the 1964 World Series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the New York Yankees. The Yankees have a 2-1 advantage in this series. New York won Game 1 7-3, St. Louis Game 2 4-3, and yesterday New York won 4-3. Here are your starting lineups for today's game. For the St. Louis Cardinals, Curt Flood will lead off and play center field. Lou Brock will bat second in left field. Dick Grote is third at shortstop. Ken Boyer bats fourth and plays third base. Bill White will bat fifth and play first base. Mike Shannon sixth. He is playing right field. Tim McCarver seventh catcher. Del Maxwell is at third, bats eighth. And Ray Sadecki is on the mound. 3.68 earned run average in 2011 and 1964. For the Yankees, Phil Lenz will lead off and play shortstop. Bobby Richardson at second base. Roger Maris at center field. Mickey Mantle in right field. Elston Howard is the catcher. Tom Tresh in left field. Joe Pepitone at first base. Clete Boyer at third base. And Al Downing is on the mound. Curt Flood steps in for the Cardinals. Here's the first pitch of the game. 1-5 is going to be a fly ball to the center fielder, Roger Maris, who has been playing this whole series in center field with Mantle and right. Lou Brock. 26 is a ground ball to third, 5-3, 2 away, and Dick Grote. 55 is going to be a base hit, and that makes him 6 for 13 in the series. Dick Grote has been swinging a very hot bat. Slow runner at first. I don't believe they'll play it safe. Here is Ken Boyer. 1-4. It's going to be a fly ball to left field. That's the end of the first inning. We go to the bottom of the first. It's no score. Ray Sadecki takes his warm-up toss as he started Game 1 against Whitey Ford and only lasted 2 innings, gave up 4 earned runs. Here is Phil Lenz in for New York. 21 is going to be a fly ball to right field caught by Mike Shannon, 1 away. Bobby Richardson. 43 is a ground ball back to the pitcher, fielded by Sadecki, over to Bill White, and that's 2 away. Roger Maris came up with the Cleveland Indians, went to the A's, and then Yankees, where he became the AL MVP in 1960. 25 is a fly ball to center field. Curt Flood is under it and makes the catch. We go to the second inning. There is no score. Bill White leads off for the St. Louis Cardinals. He is 6 for 14 with a home run in this series. I think he has the only home run in the series. Surprising. Here's the pitch to White. 41 is 26. That's going to be a ground out to the second baseman, Bobby Richardson, 1 down. Mike Shannon. Fly ball to left field, caught by Tom Tresh. That's 2 away. And now Tim McCarver. 46 is grounded back to Al Downing, who throws over to Joe Pepitone. 3 down. Go to the bottom of the second, no score. Mickey Mantle leads off the bottom of the second inning. He's been quiet in this series, 2 for 12. 46 is a swing and a miss for strike 3. Elston Howard. 52 is a ground out to the third baseman, Del Maxwell. 2 outs. And Tom Tresh. 31 is going to be a walk, and it's the first Yankee base runner. Fast runner with 2 outs, Joe Pepitone. 23 is going to be a ground out to the second baseman. He'll go the short way. 3 outs. We go to the top of the third. No score. Del Maxwell, 3 for 8 on the series. Al Downing's pitch, 21, is a fly ball to the left fielder, Tom Tresh, one away. Ray Sadecki. Aldani winds. He throws from over the top. Here's the pitch. 1-3 is going to be a swing and miss. Sadecki strikes out. 2 outs. And the batter is Kurt Flood. 51 is going to be a fly ball to center field. Roger Maris is under it, makes the catch. We go to the bottom of the third, no score. Clete Boyer will lead off for the Yankees. He came from a large family in southeast Missouri, small town Alba, Missouri. Large family of 14 children, 7 of which were girls. I think one child died at 16 months. But 7 boys played professional baseball. 3 of them made it to the major leagues. Cloyd, brother Ken, who's on the other side of the diamond, playing for the Cardinals. Cloyd came up with the Cardinals, also played with the Athletics. And then Clete Boyer. Here's the pitch to Clete, who's with the Yankees. 21 fly ball to left field. That's caught by Lou Brock. 1 away. Pitcher Al Downing. 56 is a pop-up to the shortstop, caught by Dick Grote. 2 away. Yankees are still looking for their first hit here in the bottom of the third inning. Here is Phil Linz. 45 is going to be a walk. Linz is at first with speed, but 2 outs. Bobby Richardson. 1-5 is a 10. That's going to be a base hit, single to right center. And Lenz will go to third. Richardson has the opportunity to steal second on the next pitch. McCarver is an 8 defender. There's already 2 outs. I think he'll stay put. Here is Roger Maris. 1-4 is going to be a fly ball to left field, caught by Lou Brock. That's in the third inning. Go to the fourth, still no score. Okay, there's tremendous speed at the top of the Cardinal lineup. Lou Brock is leading off here in the third. He bats second in the order. Here in the fourth, I'm sorry. 1-4 is a fly ball to the left fielder, Tom Tresh. Cardinals have only 1 hit in the game, and the Yankees only have 1 hit in the game. Dick Grote. 46 is going to be a ground ball back to Al Downing. The pitcher picks it up and throws over to Joe Pepitone, and there's 2 outs. Ken Boyer. His mother's name is Mabel. Somebody asked him who she would root for in the '64 World Series. She said she is for the third baseman. 43 is also a ground ball back to Al Downing. And there are 3 outs. We go to the bottom of the fourth, no score. Mickey Mantle leads off the bottom of the fourth inning. 55 is going to be a fly ball deep to center field, but there is room. And it is caught by Kurt Flood. 1 away. Elson Howard. 36 is going to be a pop-up to the second baseman. 2 outs. And Tom Tresh. Got to make a correction here. Del Maxwell is playing second base for the Cardinals. I think I introduced him as playing third. Ken Boyer is the third baseman for St. Louis. Here's Tom Tresh. 42 is a 22. That's going to be a ground out to the first baseman. Over to the pitcher, Bill White to Sadecki. There's 3 outs. We go to the fifth. No score. Okay, I also failed to mention that St. Louis is fielding column 2. They missed 1 by 1 point. And New York is fielding column 1. Top of the fifth, here is Bill White. 62 is going to be a swing and a miss for strike 3. Mike Shannon. 53 is a 16, fielding column 1. That's going to be a fly out to the center fielder, Roger Maris, 2 down, and Tim McCarver. 45 is going to be a walk. McCarver's a fast runner. Del Maxwell. 6-6 roll, that's going to be a 7. That's going to single. Runner will go to third. Cardinals have runners on the corners with 2 outs, but the pitcher coming to bat. Here's a pitch to Sadecki. 56 is going to be a fly out to left field. Go to the bottom of the 5th, still no score. All right, pitcher Ray Sadecki doing all he can to put the distaste of that first game behind him, where he only lasted 2 innings. He today has only allowed 1 base hit and 2 base runners. Here we are in the bottom of the 5th. Joe Pepitone, 63. Fly ball to center field, caught by Curt Flood. Here is Clete Boyer. .56 is going to be an out. That's a pop out to the shortstop. Dick Rote. There's 2 away. And the pitcher, Al Downing. 63 is a swing and miss for strike 3. So a quick 1-2-3. We go to the 6th. No score. Okay, Curt Flood leads off the 6th for St. Louis. 25 is a fly ball to center field. Caught by Roger Maris. 1 away. Lou Brock. Lou Brock is 5 for 16 in this series. Here's the pitch. 26 is a ground ball to third base. Clete Boyer has it. Throws over to Pepitone, and there's 2 down. Dick Rote. 52 is a ground out to Clete Boyer, or there is an X modifier, and now Downing has the X, so it's going to not be a ground out. It's a strikeout. Go to the bottom of the 6th, still no score. Phil Linz, super sub, leads off. 22, that's going to be a base hit, only the 2nd for the Yankees. Phil Linz is on first. There's no 11s in column 1. But Bobby Richardson does have 331s on this card. I think they're going to start the runner. Take a chance here. See if they can get something going. There goes Lenz. Here's the pitch to Richardson. 65 is a strike. Runner out stealing. If he has a 10 or 11 on the card, he steals safely. I don't think I saw any 10s. Nope, no 10s. So he's out. 2-2-6. And there was 1 down. .25 is a fly ball to Curt Flood in center field. He'll be the 2nd out. So that hit and run did not work out for the Yankees at all. Here is Roger Maris. 1-2 is a ground ball to second base. Now Maxwell is up with it, throws to first. We go to the top of the 7th inning, still no score. Ken Boyer leads off the 7th inning for St. Louis. 33, that's going to be a double for Kenny Boyer. Extra base hit. He will be in scoring position with nobody out for St. Louis. When I was a young boy, I still remember sitting by my tree in the front yard with a whole bunch of baseball cards, and my neighbor had a Ken Boyer card that I really wanted to trade him for, and I was offering him everything I could think of, and he would not trade me Ken Boyer. All right, here's Bill White. Here's the pitch to Bill White. 43 is a 29. That's going to be a ground out to the first baseman. Takes it unassisted, and the runner goes to third. That brings up a clutch hitter, Mike Shannon, to the plate. The Yankees will play the infield in. The Cardinals are trying to even the series at 2 games apiece. This is their best opportunity. Here's the windup and the pitch from Al Downing. 63 is a 32. That's going to be a fly out to right field. F runner on third scores. Don't think Ken Boyer is an F runner. Okay, I'm wrong. He is an F runner, so he will tag and scores a sacrifice fly by Mike Shannon. And the Cardinals take a 1-0 lead. Now 2 outs. Tim McCarver. 53 is a 19. That's going to be with nobody on base. And there's 2 outs, a ground out to third base, 5-3. But the 7th inning gets the Cardinals on the board. They lead 1-0. Rich Sadecki comes out for his 7th inning of work. Now he has 28 on his card for fatigue, but we don't have but just the basic cards for the Yankees. So home rules, fatigue innings for starting pitchers is 7th inning. When 2 bad things happen to them, they lower the grade by 1. That has not happened yet to, let's see, the Cardinals, Al Downing, he gave up 1 hit in the last inning, in the 7th inning. But, so he's not fatigued yet, and neither is Sadecki. Mickey Mantle steps in. 42 is a walk. Fast runner at first. He does not have an 11 or a 10 on his card. Elson Howard. 1-2 is a 4-6-3 double play. Tom Trash. 26 is a swing and a miss for strike 3. We go to the top of the 8th. Cardinals holding on to a 1-run lead. Del Maxwell leads off for St. Louis. 25 is going to be a single to center field for Del Maxwell. Brings up the pitcher, Ray Sadecki, who's working on a shutout. He's going to square around and try to sacrifice. Here's a pitch from Al Downing. It's a high, hard one. 43. 29 is it's bunted, but the play is at second base. Pepitone throws to the shortstop. Phil Lenz, and they retire Del Maxwell. Scored a fielder's choice and put Sadecki at first. Average running speed. He dons his Cardinals jacket. Here's the pitch to Curt Flood. 1-5 is a 8. It's going to be a ground out to the third baseman, Clete Boyer. He throws the first. Sadecki's able to get the second, and those 2 outs. Lou Brock, who has come up huge in the last 2 games, game-winning double in Game 2, and then in Game 3, he knocked in the tying run in the 9th inning. He has a chance to extend the lead here. Here's the pitch. 61 is a 40. That's going to be a ground out to second base, 4-3. We go to the bottom of the 8th, 1-0 Cardinals. Okay, in the bottom of the 8th, the Yankees will have Joe Pepitone, Clete Boyer, and Al Downing scheduled to hit. I look over the Cardinal bullpen, and Barney Schultz is warming up. He is a grade A pitcher, and he's getting loose in the bullpen. Ray Sadecki is still out there. Here's the pitch to Joe Pepitone. 63, fly ball to center field. Caught by Curt Flood, 1 down. Sadecki is working on a 1-hitter. Here is Clete Boyer. 53, that's 20. Calling 2, that's going to be fumbled. That ball is fumbled by Del Maxwell. E4. And that puts Boyer at first, average speed. Yankees are going to call out a pinch hitter, Hector Lopez, out of Panama, to pitch it for Al Downing. 1 out, run on first. Here's the pitch to Lopez. 63 is a fly ball to the left fielder, Lou Brock. And there are 2 outs. Hal Reniff is warming in the bullpen. Phil Linz comes up to bat. 24 is a swing and a miss for strike 3. We go to the top of the 9th inning. Cardinals 1, New York nothing. Dick Rote will lead off the 9th innings, he's 6 for 15, batting 400 in the World Series. Hal Reniff is a new pitcher for New York. He is a grade B with a Y modifier. Here's the pitch to Dick Rote. 26 is going to be a ground out to the third baseman, Cletus Boyer, one away. Here's Cletus' brother Ken. 1-4 is going to be a fly ball to Tom Tresh in left field. That's 2 down. And Bill White. 61 is a 37. That's going to be a strike. Roll again. 1-2 is a ground out to the second baseman, Bobby Richardson, 4-3. Go to the bottom of the 9th. 1-0 St. Louis, trying to even the series at 2 games apiece. Okay, we've come to the last chance for the Yankees to do something dramatic here. They're going to have Bobby Richardson, Roger Maris, and Mickey Mantle hit against Ray Sadecki. Sadecki's only given up 2 hits and 3 walks in the game. Here's the pitch to Bobby Richardson. 35 is going to be a leadoff single for Bobby Richardson. He is a fast runner on first. Could bring in the A pitcher here. I don't get the bump up. Schultz is right-handed. Maris is left-handed, so I would not get the 1-letter grade bump up. Would have an A is better than a B, but let's let Sadecki go one more batter. Here's Roger Maris. 22, that's going to be a base hit, a single to right field. And Richardson goes to third. And there is big trouble here. First and third and nobody out. Sadecki does reach his point of fatigue. And we will bring in a new pitcher. St. Louis is calling on Barney Schultz. Tough spot. He is a grade A pitcher, Y strikeout, and Z walk modifier. So the tying run is on third base. Mickey Mantle is the batter. Mantle has not done a lot in this series. He's 2 for 14. Cardinals will play the infield in and try to stop that tying run from scoring. Here's the pitch to Mickey Mantle. 52 is a 27. That's going to be out at first, runner is second, the other one holds. Excuse me, there's a Y modifier for the strikeout, and Barney Schultz has a Y, so Mantle is a strikeout victim. 1 down. Elson Howard. The infield will play back and try to play for the double play now. Here's the pitch to Elson Howard. Howard is 6 for 15 in this series. He's batting 400. Here's the pitch. 62 is a fly ball to right field. Not very deep. It's caught by Mike Shannon, not deep enough to score the run. And there are 2 outs. Barney Schultz walking a tightrope here. He will face Tom Tresh. And of course, with 2 outs, the infield is back. Here's the pitch to Tom Tresh. Will the Yankees tie it up? Will the Cardinals even the series? Here's the roll. 65 is going to be a high pop foul ball. Or in right field, it's caught by the second baseman. And the Cardinals take game 4, and Barney Schultz does indeed walk that tightrope. Final score, St. Louis 1, New York nothing. Would be back with a wrap-up. Today's totals are, for the St. Louis Cardinals, 1 run on 4 hits and 1 error. The New York Yankees have no runs on 4 hits and no errors. Both pitchers pitched beautifully today, both went 8 innings. But Al Downing comes up the loser, giving up 1 run. He is the losing pitcher. Ray Sadecki is the winning pitcher. 8 innings, no earned runs, 4 hits, 3 strikeouts, and 3 walks. Barney Schultz gets the save. And the stars of the game are Ken Boyer, who hit the double that provided all that Sadecki needed. He was driven in by a sacrifice fly by Mike Shannon. Should get an RBI on that. And the star of the game is Ray Sadecki. From Kansas City, Kansas, went to a small high school, Bishop Ward. I'm very familiar with that school. Ray Sadecki graduated from Ward High School in 1958, way before my time. But I'm very familiar with their baseball program. My high school did not have a baseball team. In the summertime, I played ball, and my teammates were Ward High School baseball players. They were all very good. And I know since I have been following the school here the last 25 years or so, they had a coach there named Dennis Hurla, and they just recently named their ball field where they play Dennis Hurla Field. It's located in Kansas City, Kansas on 14th Street, and it is the same field that Sadecki's team played on back in the 50s. Dennis Hurla was the school custodian, but also the school's baseball coach for 20 years. He won 10 state championships and over 350 games during his coaching career at Bishop Ward. Very good coach. Players said yes sir, no sir, and they really learned from him and really played well. Well, I digress. That's a little bit on Sadecki's high school. They've had a number of players who played in the major leagues. David Segui is one of them. We saw one here today, Ray Sadecki. Thanks for watching. If you like what you see, subscribe, hit the like button, and tune in tomorrow for Game 5. Good day and God bless.